Yeah, we did. Oh, good win, that. Very good win.
Yeah, very comprehensive win. And why couldn't Lacazette do that on?
Oh, mate, honestly. So
very nice little finish into the other corner. He slowed down again, didn't he?
Yeah, he slowed down, and they sort of did Ramsdale with the eyes, and
no, happy for Lacazette. Got a couple of goals. Gabriel Martinelli got some goals. When he went down, I feared the worst for his injury. I was like that. It looked like it was near gone or something like that. But
yeah,
thankfully it wasn't anything too serious. And yeah, nice little win.
Shame about Saka.
Nothing. But... Yes, the main thing there. If Saka hadn't have got injured, I would have been like, yeah, good win. We move on, kind of all just positive to talk about. But unfortunately, that injury is only kind of negative, and he looked really good in that number 10 role tonight. So it's just disappointing. But yeah,
it's momentum now, isn't it? Going into Thursday, going into Fulham.
Yeah, hopefully Odegaard might be back.
Yeah, that'd be important. But no, it was a good win. I was a bit disappointed with the El Neni for Martinelli substitution. That's the only real thing I was a bit like.
Yeah, could have brought on Aziz. Good to see Eddie get some minutes, even if it wasn't really that much. Good to see him out there. Would have been nice to see maybe Nelson instead of Willian, but yeah.
That's what it is. We won. I was right there with my prediction. I said 3-0. So
you said 3-1.
I said 3-0. Ben said 3-1.
Did you?
Yeah.
I said 4-0. I wasn't too far off.
I got it. I mean, it was good wins, good performance, dominating performance. We were good. As poor as they were, we were good. I don't know. I'm happy. I've not been happy with our results for a while.
At the same time, you've got to be like, I mean, yes, it was Sheffield United.
Yes. I mean, you look at that, we sort of play Fulham next. You sort of, in the league, you sort of hope that carries on.
Yeah.
We didn't have the European hangover.
Like Ben said in the group chat, Partey sent someone to the gulag, and then
was insane.
Defense
that was so filthy.
Mate, Partey was my man of the match in that game.
It's difficult. I think
Lacazette was up there. I think
Pepe had a good second half.
I think Ceballos was up there, and I think Partey
was fast. Yeah, he was really
good. Ceballos was probably mine. Yeah,
that was. I think Ceballos' best performance this season. I think.
Yeah, easy.
That's because he had no responsibility.
What position was he in there? He was like a left midfielder kind of role.
I think he was sort of playing as a number 8, but on the left. He was sort of because Granit Xhaka never went forward. I don't think Granit Xhaka got above the halfway line very often at all.
I guess it provides a bit more kind of protection and cover for Xhaka as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I was really happy with Chambers today again.
He looked solid. Not much you can really say about it, to be honest.
I think Arteta would have learned a lot about that attack, though. About the way he needs to set up his attack.
Pepe was good again. Pepe was good again in that role.
I think Pepe and Martinelli. In Pepe and Martinelli, I think you've got 2 players that are very happy just to commit players, and they have a lot of ability on the ball. Yeah. That means that there's a lot of unpredictability. So you can't. Obviously Pepe's going to come on his left foot. That's a given.
Yeah.
But the way he does it and the close control that he has when he plays well means that, you've got to be looking at the players with broader skill sets than simply scoring goals, because I think Pepe and Martinelli both offer a lot of uncertainty from defenders, which is ultimately what you need for space to open up and goals to be scored.
I think with the Lacazette situation as well, I think he's proved tonight that in my opinion, in the big games, don't start Aubameyang now, because Lacazette gives you that route through the middle.
Yeah.
Because you can play the ball into him, he'll hold it up and bring in other players to play off him. How many times have we seen it this season, like Huddersfield when we played them, ball played into Lacazette, bounces it off to
Huddersfield?
Saka. Sorry, not Huddersfield, West Brom, sorry. Okay. Not bad. When we played West Brom at the Hawthorns, plays it into Lacazette off Saka, Smith Rowe, and then back to Saka again, wasn't it? And it just gives you that option that Aubameyang just doesn't give you. I think you either has to play one or the other. I think we should just stop with the whole trying to play them both, because as a team, we play better with Lacazette because Lacazette brings other players in, whereas when it goes to Aubameyang, it's out to the left-hand side where we're strongest or the right-hand side. But with Lacazette, you've got that route through the middle.
Yeah, I don't. It's a good win. It's 3 points. We close the gap to Europe, and you never know. We've got some favourable fixtures coming up.
Yeah, I mean we're 4 points off Spurs, aren't we? Who are in 6th?
Yeah, Spurs are in 7th.
I've stopped looking at the league. I'm not going to.
Yeah, but reality is
7th gets you Europe, I think, this season.
Yeah, the reality is that either City or Spurs are going to win the Carabao Cup, which is one of the routes into Europe.
Yep.
If City win that, which you'd expect them to,
yep,
that's another Premier League place taken. The FA Cup, there's Leicester, Chelsea, and Man City. Is it still in the FA Cup?
Leicester, Chelsea, Man City, Southampton.
Yeah, so 3 of those 4 teams will probably take, if any of those 3 teams win the FA Cup, which you'd expect one of them to, because let's be honest, Southampton are pretty poor at the moment.
I mean, as long as Southampton don't win it, that's
another place. So that's another 2 places from 5th. So your 7th probably does get you Europe.
I mean, it's Spurs in 7th on 49, played 31. Everton in 8th, played 29 on 47. Arsenal 31, 9th, played 45.
Sorry,
we're level with Leeds, though. We're only above them on Coventry.
Say about the Leicester Southampton quarter-final. Leicester looked very poor the other day. Today when they played West Ham.
Yeah.
Leicester looked a completely different side, and Southampton got a win last time out when they played Burnley.
Yeah, but Leicester were obviously missing Maddison and Jose Perez.
When's Maddison due back?
He's fine. He breached COVID protocols, so him and it was him, Perez, and Chowdhury
at a party. So
okay, well, yeah, no, but it will be interesting to see. But I think as far as today's concerned, you just got to kind of go 3 points, and for me in the league, we just can't focus on it. Like if we get in the top 7, it happens. But if we don't, then ultimately, we're in 9th now. So
you look at that Everton game, you're like, even though they've got 2 games in hand on us, we beat them. It's a step in the right direction. But Slavia Prague is next.
Yeah, I think the 3-0 win sets us up brilliantly for Thursday. It'll be really interesting to see how the side changes for Thursday, because I thought that side had quite a nice balance to it.
You don't want any changes, do you?
Because it's coming down the left-hand side with Martinelli, Ceballos, and then you've also got the right-hand side of Chambers, Pepe, and Partey. Oh, he was so good tonight. He was running the show in the midfield. And effectively, Sheffield United had about 3 midfielders, and Partey was our only central midfielder, with Ceballos helping out, but mainly being on the left-hand side, more as like almost a wing-back. Because in possession, I don't know if you noticed, but we went to a back 3. We had Mari holding on the right, and then Xhaka on the left, so a back 3. And then Ceballos filled in at left wing-back. So, I don't know what...
It was a really odd... I noticed in the first half, it was a really, really odd position that he took up every time.
But Partey just kind of had the whole midfield to himself, and he bossed it. Every single... who was Ampadu and all those other players that Sheffield United had. I think they had 3 midfielders.
It was Lundstrom as well.
Couldn't deal with him. And Partey tonight, that was probably one of his best performances in an Arsenal shirt.
We do need to caveat it all with the fact that Sheffield United were woeful.
Oh, 100%.
That was the worst. I think that's the worst Premier League side I've ever seen. That game.
Did Leno have a save to make?
He had 1 save from a corner in the second half.
Yeah, there's one where he punched it and he didn't catch it as well, which kind of stressed me out.
But they were so bad.
I mean, they're down already, aren't they? Really? I mean, they're just playing for points now.
Yeah.
I think the commentator said they need 21 out of 24 points.
I mean, the max after losing the max they can get is 35 points, and Newcastle on 32. So
exactly.
They're a win. They're a Newcastle win away from relegation. I mean, you look to Thursday now. You don't see many changes. We'll have a preview come out probably Wednesday for that. Hopefully, we get a win in Europe. Hopefully, we get to a semi-final. But for now, let's just celebrate the 3-0 win for the next couple of days.
Talking about celebrate. Celebrate's a pretty hardcore. Oh, got
the beard.
That's apple juice, isn't it? For YouTube purposes, that's apple juice, isn't it, Ben?
Yeah, of course.
Let's rejoice in our victory and then set ready nerves for a couple of days and then then focus on Slavia Prague come Wednesday. Thank you for watching us throughout the day. We'll be back next week sometime, maybe for another review of this game, definitely for a preview. Come on, you got us.